your nose in it. I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas.
Everyone, it's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip-hop superstar Kurupt, his wife, talks about how DMX's song Party Up is a diss song towards Kurupt. Now, as we all know, the dog, DMX, and Kurupt had their issues in the late 90s and the early 2000s, and it was all centered around Foxy Brown. We know Kurupt was dating Foxy Brown, and allegedly she was out here messing with a lot of other rappers, a lot of other folks, and she ended up leaving Kurupt and started messing with like your likes of DMXs of the world and, you know, others of the world. So crazy work right there. Now, Kurupt made a diss song towards DMX, and then DMX, he responded by talking about him in the Party Up song. You know, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. There's a verse in there where he talks about Kurupt, basically. I'm gonna play you the snippet of the verse, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna play you Kurupt's wife. She's exposing it all. She's even exposing that Snoop Dogg was the one giving DMX the dirt on Kurupt, which is wild work, because they part of the dog pound. They supposed to be boys and stuff like that, and you got Snoop Dogg snitching, talking behind his boy's back to DMX about Kurupt, putting his personal business out there. Now that's wild work, even especially coming from Snoop Dogg. He's supposed to be this, you know, back then allegedly he's supposed to be this pimp, this player, and all of this stuff, and you over here pillow talking and talking to other rappers about your homie. Man, that's not cool. But there's been a lot of stuff coming out about Snoop Dogg here recently that's starting to be quite questionable. Let's take a look at this clip from the DMX Party Up song, and then let's take a look at this clip from Kurupt's ex-wife. Let's tune in.
Oh, in the song Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind by DMX, clearly we all know he was talking about Kurupt. At the time he was engaged and he was mad because allegedly Foxy Brown was running around New York cheating on him, so he dropped calling out names. In that song he mentioned DMX. In response, DMX dropped Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind. In the section where he says, you whack, you stupid girls, he was talking about Foxy Brown. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. He was talking about a girl at the time that was claiming that she had Kurupt's baby, and all of his friends was telling him it wasn't his kid, and he was so desperate to have this kid in his life that he was claiming this child. And when he says, your own mans think you be like, so I love my baby mama, I never let her go. He was talking about Snoop. Snoop told DMX all the info on Kurupt. DMX took it and made a diss song.
You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go.
All right, Nation, there you have it. Now, hey, she's exposing it all right there. She says that Snoop Dogg's the one dropping all the hints and all of the subliminals and talking to DMX about Kurupt's personal life and stuff like that. Now, to me, if that did happen, because it's all alleged, you know, he said, she said, so it's all alleged. If he did do that, that is some sucker stuff. That what I look like going to talk to somebody that's another star about one of my homie situations. That, like, what kind of sucker stuff is that? You feel me? Like, that's just, you know, that's something that's unforgivable right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, time heals all wounds, but I'm saying, like, you know, we talking about to the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, you can't do stuff like that to your homie, man. That's some sucker stuff if you ask me. But I think it's crazy that Kurupt, he was going crazy over Foxy Brown, and then he was out here claiming kids that wasn't his and stuff like that. He was in a bad place during that time. And then to have one of your best homies telling your business to another rapper you have issues with, man, that's some sucker stuff. Pac was saying that stuff about Snoop towards the end, you know what I'm saying, when he was talking about he wanted to work with Biggie and Puffy, and he don't want to be a part of the war, and they're friends of his, and it's like, you supposed to be my homie, we on the same label. These was the guys that tried to kill me. Like, that's crazy work. That'd be like if the dudes that shot me, you know what I'm saying, if we ever find out who they were, you know, the dudes that shot me, if my homies is talking about, oh, they cool though, bro, those are my guys, man, I still want to, you know, be outside with them and do stuff like that. Bro, what kind of stuff is that, man? It just wouldn't happen. Like, and I don't see how you could think somebody's supposed to be cool with that when you supposed to you trying to be cool with the other side. That's wild, wild work. You feel me? Even Warren G's been saying stuff about how Snoop's been moving lately by not bringing him on death row when it was at their prime. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on with Snoop Dogg now. I mean, I know he's a legend. He's an icon. He's a mogul. He's near billionaire status. He's on all the ads. You know, everybody. He might be the world's most famous rapper of all time. I mean, when you talk about Snoop Dogg, everybody knows who Snoop Dogg is. You know what I'm saying? And it may not even be for his rapping. They know him from the movies, from the commercials, from advertisements, from everything like that. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming about real questionable about Snoop Dogg. Nation, what do you think about Kurupt's ex-wife exposing Snoop Dogg, saying that he was telling DMX secrets? What do you think about DMX's diss to Kurupt on the Party Up song? What do you think about the Kurupt Foxy Brown relationship? Nation, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.
I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas at all.